that give men and everybody a reason to not take women seriously, not take people of color seriously, and to instead always just, let's just go with the men. That's a safer bet.
I'm just saying, make it a level playing field. Make it a meritocracy. And the fact that DEI programs exist makes it very clear that it's not. If all these people that were being, every woman, every person of color that was being given a job truly was more qualified than somebody that didn't meet diversity requirements, why do we have diversity requirements?
Well, first off, it's never as clear cut as this is the most capable person because on the scoreboard they have the most points. It's usually just there's a general area of who's going to be qualified and who's not. But the reason that there is a quota is because we are up against the conscious and subconscious bias that most men still have to this day and who would rather hire a less qualified man than hire a more qualified woman. That's a bias that we're still facing today, hence the quotas.
Yeah, are there some bad eggs out there for sure who are racist or sexist? Of course it happens. I'm not trying to deny that it happens, but I think the desire to profit and to enrich far outweighs sexism and racism.
Okay, but do you agree that if we didn't encourage or enforce quotas, those bad eggs would lead to an unfair representation of people in positions of power? Like if we left it unchecked and just said to the meritocracy and who cares about people who clearly have biases, we know that what the result would look like, and it would be people of color and women having way less representation than they should, even though they have the same qualifications, if not more.
I just don't think there's that much racism and sexism out there to overpower the desire to make money. Yeah, if you're saying that two resumes are identical, is the person going to hire somebody that they're more familiar with, that they relate to better? I think that's probably human nature.
Okay. Well, one of the key differences between our positions on this topic is I think that the traditional view grossly underestimates how many people and how many systems still exist in the year 2026 that are fundamentally racist and misogynist. I think that's the difference because if I agreed with you that most of society genuinely are not racist and misogynist, well, then I would probably lean on your side and just go, okay, well, let's let merit figure this out. But there's a difference where I think the traditional side either intentionally or unintentionally is ignoring how many systems still exist today that give men and everybody a reason to not take women seriously, not take people of color seriously, and to instead always just let's just go with the men. That's a safer bet. And I think that happens ubiquitously.